Here's the bottom line. The goal is to grow on Spotify with real fans, and this is how our software does it. The brutal truth is that 60 to 80% of your Spotify streams are going to be from algorithmic sources. Radio, Discover Weekly, Release Radar, Mixes, Daylist, your DJ, etc. Did you ever wonder why Spotify decides to throw you into those algorithmic sources? And if so, how much? Why does Spotify give one track so many more opportunities to be heard in Discover Weekly versus another? The answer is simple: popularity score. Spotify assigns a hidden 0 to 100 score to both your individual tracks and artist profile based on how well they perform compared to others. This score is not available publicly in Spotify for Artists, but can be accessed via Spotify's developer API. This score is what determines whether or not you appear in those algorithmic sources, and the higher the score, the more you get algorithmically pushed. This begs the question, how do you raise your popularity score, and what are the thresholds that trigger boosts? To get to the bottom of this, we invested in over 1,000 artists' one-year historical data logs and came to some interesting conclusions. We found that the number one driver of Spotify's popularity score is the velocity of streams to a track. The more real streams a song gets in a short time frame, the higher the popularity score spikes. The higher the popularity score spikes, the longer it takes for it to go back down. Additionally, the more you spike your track's popularity score, the more it increases your artist's popularity score. Increasing your artist's popularity score is what leads to your future tracks having more initial traction in algorithmic sources like Release Radar, and even feeds your previous releases into more algorithmic sources. Another important finding was that there were clear algorithmic thresholds, and they are tiered by multiples of 10. For example, if you have a track floating at a 29 popularity score and then it hits 30, it will trigger Spotify's algorithm to push the track into more algorithmic sources. These findings led us to develop our game-changing strategy, allowing us and many others to climb to many millions of monthly listeners. It boils down to these steps. 1. Release a new track every 4 weeks. 2. Drive tons of real, organic, targeted fans to the track in the first few days of the release. 3. Spike the popularity score of the track as high as possible, leading to a spike in artist popularity score. 4. Repeat cycle, now with a higher starting artist popularity score. This results in compounding growth, as each time you release a new track, it will still have the popularity traction from the last one at the artist level, leading to a feedback loop of popularity increase. You're probably wondering, so how do I drive real, organic, targeted fans to the track? Enter the complicated beast that is Meta Ads. Meta owns both Facebook and Instagram, and as a result has become the world's most powerful digital marketing tool. Your favorite brands, from Nike to Apple to McDonald's, all use Meta Ads to advertise their products. Meta collects all of the demographic, behavioral, and interest data of their users, and therefore if you advertise on their platform, you can target pretty much anyone you want. As music marketers, this is extremely powerful, as we can target people who are interested in Spotify, electronic music, rock music, females, males, age groups, specific cities, languages, the list goes on. But Meta Ads was not built for the average musician. It was built for the multi-million-dollar e-commerce spenders and teams of professional digital marketers. That's why we built Intelligent. When you use Intelligent, we connect straight to Meta Ads and take care of everything for you. We already know what the winning configurations are when it comes to where the ad should be seen, like Instagram stories versus feed, for example, budget distribution, targeting logic, etc. All you have to do is enter your budget, the videos you want to use as advertisements, the interests and demographics you want to target, and we take care of the rest. We build you a complex ad campaign structure that would normally take you hours, and we front load the ad spending schedule so that the majority of the ad spend occurs in the first few days of the track release. We also give you the ability to optimize the campaign from within Intelligent, which is a one-click process you would do every 24 hours to refine the campaign and make it perform better. An important piece of this equation is the landing page. The advertisement does not take users straight to Spotify from Instagram, but rather to a landing page we create for you. The landing page has your cover art and Spotify destination on it, similar to a link tree, where users then have to click on the Spotify link to continue. The reason we do this is because of something called a metapixel. A metapixel is a unique piece of code that lives on the website and tracks the information about the people who visit the page. When you run an ad to people on Instagram and they go to your landing page and click on Spotify, Meta learns to show your advertisement to those kinds of people. It knows those people's interests from their behaviors on Instagram and will show your ad in the future to people that are similar to them. That means that your advertisements are constantly learning, optimizing, and building a network of what your fan base potentially looks like. As you run more advertisements for different songs in the future, the same pixel code will be used in future landing pages. The coolest part? The pixel will remember all of the people that have ever clicked on your landing pages in the past and will get better and better at serving your ads to your ideal future fan base. Inside of Intelligent, we create this landing page for you, embed the pixel on it for you, create the complex ad structure and meta ads for you, give you a one-click optimization algorithm, and give you charts of your Spotify statistics with your meta ad spend overlaid on top of them, so you can see the correlation between your marketing efforts and your Spotify growth. We even give you one-year historical graphs for your track and artist popularity scores, among many other features we always dreamt of as independent artists marketing our own music. We initially built this as an internal tool for ourselves and couldn't be more excited to share it with you all. We know this is the best strategy to grow on Spotify and is the only place we spend money to do so. Join us.